Chismos Sauce, if you guys didn't already know, a few days ago there was news that dropped that allegedly Liam Payne had been dropped from his record label days before his untimely passing. And now there's a rumor on the internet that's going around saying that allegedly, apparently, supposedly, the reason why the record label gave for dropping him wasn't exactly the real reason. And I know you guys are going to want to hear about this, so let's get into it. Now, the official news when they dropped him from the record label was that his solo career was floundering. They didn't think that he was going to do well. He wasn't putting out numbers, and they decided to just pull the plug on his sophomore album just as it was about to be released. But the rumor out there is that that's not exactly the reason, because the record label had already put a good amount of money behind Liam Payne and given him a bunch of advances, so they would have probably just gone forward with the whole deal and just seen how the sophomore album went. But the problem was that Liam found himself in a lot of controversy. Like, for example, his ex had just released a book where she was spilling major tea about Liam Payne and saying that he was a terrible person and did terrible things to her. Aside from that, he was going on podcasts talking about his experience in a boy band and kind of throwing shade at some of the other boy banders. And then the cherry on top of all of that was that he was struggling with addiction. So that's the real reason they decided to cut their losses with him, because they could deal with maybe some addiction problems and his music not doing too well, but they couldn't deal with all the extra controversy. It just wasn't worth it to them. Now, obviously, that wasn't good news to hear for Liam, so that may have caused some of the anxiety that he was having, which led to his relapse and all the other things that followed, obviously. But I also heard news that right after he was dropped from the record label, he was offered another record deal. So this may not be 100% the reason why it happened, but very interesting to know. Now, I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. Let me know down below in the comments, and don't forget to like and follow for more gossip, chisme, and all things tea.